It's been a minute since we last had one of these car talks, hasn't it? Now, I haven't been doing them simply just to shorten up the videos, you know. I don't really get that much feedback on my videos from you guys, but I don't know why, but I decided that doing these 30-minute, 40-minute videos really wasn't what I was trying to do for too much, right? I mean, I was doing it at first couple videos, but I don't know, I just got tired of doing it. Thought I'd switch it up and see how you guys reacted to it, views wise. And at first, these no car talk videos were doing pretty good, so I just kept doing it, and now it's just become like a habit. And but it's good to bring it back every now and then, especially when I'm on my way to this gym I'm going to at the rec center, because it's like a fucking 40-minute drive, right? So usually I'm just blasting music, and I have a new album that I want to listen to that Young Nudie just dropped, and I was listening to it while I showered. But you don't really get to appreciate a good album unless you got your sound system that you really like, or your headphones on, because that way the bass, the sounds, just, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. And this car has a good audio system, so once we get done with the car talk, better believe I'll be playing that first track on the album, 17. I think it's titled, the actual number 17. So from what I've been hearing, even on my little speaker that I got set up in my bathroom, it sounds good. It's not bad. It's got those weird funky, not funky, but just, you know, those Young Nudie type of beats, right? Okay, that's gonna drive me crazy. My water bottle making sounds, hitting up against the tripod. But yeah, plan for the day is chest, and I think we're gonna do some more of those stabilizing exercises. And by that, if you haven't caught on, all I'm talking about is doing free weights, either with a barbell or with dumbbells, because I saw a meme. Well, I don't know if you guys call them memes anymore. It's a reel, right? On Instagram, or maybe it was on TikTok, I don't know. But basically, they were explaining how if you only do Smith machine incline for chest, you're really missing out on the whole getting your shoulders, whatever's working inside your shoulders, your stabilizing muscles, to keep that weight whenever you have like a dumbbell or a barbell, like center, without it going forward, without it going backwards. Because I don't know if you've been able to tell, but if you're just starting out, or if you remember when you first started working out, whenever you're doing free weight stuff, it's kind of weird gauging that, not gauging, but keeping that weight controlled, keeping it balanced, right? So yeah, I mean, pretty much I could tell, honestly, I could 100% tell. Even yesterday when I was doing front shoulders, I never do front shoulders, right? So I could tell, because I was doing, what do you call those, military presses with the barbell. I had a buddy spotting me. We had the 45s on each side, and I could tell, okay, hold up, I thought this was gonna be lightweight. Fucking hell, my water bottle just flew. Thought that was gonna be easy. Well, not easy, but I thought I would be able to handle it, because, you know, I'm pretty big, I feel pretty strong. But those 45s were attempting on my life, honestly. So, but I could tell my stability was not where I wanted it to be. Like, honestly, if my stabilizing muscles would have been up to par, I would have probably been able to squeeze out like a couple more reps, better reps. But that's what I'm working on today. And on my shoulders, I'm gonna focus on doing the whole shoulder, not just rear delts, not just side delts. Because in the past, what I do is I just train either my side delts or my rear delts, right? Never both at the same time. But lately, I mean, like a couple months ago, maybe 1 month ago, maybe a little bit more, whenever I train shoulders, I train them both, my rear delts and my side delts. But yesterday I saw my buddy right after I finished my back day. He was doing shoulders. He was doing dumbbell shoulder press, and I kind of convinced him to do side delts with me and rear delts. So he did the whole circuit with me, and then he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do some incline, some front shoulder work. So I told him, hey, fuck it, let's do it, let's keep going, right? I might as well. I haven't trained him in forever. So I just stayed with him, and we ended up doing military presses. So I could tell, guys, my shoulders today woke up sore. But looking at yourself with a full shoulder pump, I'm talking every single head of the shoulder, right? Side delts, rear delts, front delts, all the delts. Guys, that's a sick visual, especially after I finished my back day, because my arms kind of had a pump. My back, whenever I would do my lat spread, it looked crazy. It was just a fucking awesome pump, right? And I had my pump cover on because I kept it on throughout the whole workout. But once I was like almost done with my rear delts and I had already finished my side delts, I just fucking took that pump cover off, guys. I just took it off, and I just had to get a look at myself, because I felt pumped. So I was like, you know what, let me just look at this. But yeah, I mean, we're on the highway now, guys, and it looks pretty busy, and I know you can hear the street, so that's not a really pleasant thing to be listening to. But you know what, I think I can reduce the noise. There's a way I can do that, the background noise, and I could just focus on my voice. I just need to talk loud and clear, because if not, it kind of it waters down my voice, if you catch my drift. But yeah, I kind of want to listen to that album though, and I feel like we talked enough. It's been 9 minutes, so yeah, I'll just cut it right here, guys. I'll cut it to the lift. I did some feeler reps with everything except the 10 pounds on the end, and it felt light, so I think this weight should be perfect for what we're trying to do. Take it easy. Not take it easy, take it light and controlled. Try not to go too crazy with the weight. But with the effort, that's another story. All right. Now, yeah, that was good. Whew. Maybe a little bit too much. There were some reps where I could tell I was struggling to keep it balanced. But that's what I want. I don't want it to be easy. And I feel like without those 10 extra pounds, that black plate, it would have been too easy. So maybe it's got to struggle a little bit. A little bit. Woo. I was thinking about doing 2, 2, 2, 2, like switching it up exercise-wise. Maybe going to the dumbbells a little bit earlier, but there's no need, honestly. No need. If I'm already warmed up right here, I got a good weight I can burn out on, then going over to set up a new bench, pick up some new dumbbells, that'll just get in the way when I'm ready to go right now. So let's just go for it. Get a good song though. There we go.
Patrons, time 5 p.m. Yours will be closing in 1 hour. Please connect to these recordings. Thank you.
I think I got one more set with that same weight. Yeah, 100%. I got it. I got it. Whew. Now, perfect. Still got to work on my barbell incline. I can tell it's not where I want it to be. You know, obviously strength-wise, but stabilizing-wise, yeah. I don't like that. I can tell that I'm overdoing it with one side to make up for the one side that doesn't have it quite there yet. So, with time and practice, we'll get better at it. I can guarantee you. Whew. '70s felt doable. Felt really doable. I can slowly see progress as these chest days go by, and I'm not bullshitting you. The first day I told you guys I was gonna do these kind of stabilizing muscle focused chest exercises. I tried to pick up a 70, I think, or maybe it was a 75. I think it was a 70, and I was not going to be able to rep those out for any good amount of reps. So, kind of surprised myself today when I picked up the 65s, and I was like, felt light. So, slow progress, guys. And you know, most times, progress doesn't come like that, and you can where you can actually see your weight going up, right? Your strength going up. Sometimes it's just you sticking with one weight and repping it out for months on end. Just being able to pick up that weight, lift after lift, because you're not coming in here to set a PR every day. At least if you're on the bodybuilding side of things. Now, if you're in a strongman, whatever you call that, powerlifting, then I guess you are interested in PRs. But if you're doing what we're doing, if you're in this thing of ours, then sometimes progress isn't that clear, but it should be to you, right? It should be to you, because that's all that matters. Not PRing new fucking weights every time you set foot in here. That's not what it's about. Now for these, I'll try and give you some good form, just focused on actually doing the good range of motion, but something's telling me that I won't be able to do that for the whole set. So whenever I do get tired, I'm just gonna pump them out fast, you know, just fucking go crazy. So let's go for it. My knee, I hit it. Fucking pissed me off.
Attention, your patience. The time is now 4:45 p.m. Right, 5:45. The facility is closing in.
What happened? They said they're closing at 6. I think they said they're closing at 6. It's Friday. It's a Friday.
Okay.
All right, quick outro. They're closing in about 20 minutes, not 20, 30 minutes. Actually, 29 minutes. So we're gonna do our cardio. It's not gonna be a 30-minute cardio, but I promise you guys we'll get at least 300 calories, because that's just the way to do it. But we're out of here, guys. Good chest day. Whew.